welcome. Sorry about that weird weird camera transition. But welcome everybody back to RLSS Rocket League Symphonian series. Yes, Gold Rush is happening at the moment. I know I made a weird. I made a very interesting. Yeah, thanks. I made a very interesting face there. I think some people got a good catch of that. But yes, we are now on to the second game tonight. It's Mysticats versus Ditto Dudes. I am, of course, a Mysticat, so I'm going to go prepare with my team. I will hand it over to you guys. Bye. I need to...
Oh, random, invite me to the party.
No.
Okay. I will be commentating this match without any... I'm just going to turn off my monitor, actually. That's how I normally play Rocket League anyway.
Do it. Yeah. Great. Then if I start losing, I was like, oh, I guess I can turn.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I should probably plug in my controller at this point.
There we are. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So
now
we got a really fun matchup going on now. We definitely have Mysticats versus Ditto Dudes tonight. This is going to be a really interesting match, especially personally playing Ditto Dudes just a couple weeks ago. Of course, knowing Mysticats very well, being my main rival from last season, I am super, super hyped to see what they're going to come up against Ditto Dudes there. Ditto Dudes, of course, being very strong. In my opinion, that has been my hardest match so far. Of course, at that moment, Seth was subbed out for Juicy at that point, but I do believe Ditto Dudes is full strong tonight, and I'm really excited to see them truly play together. I think they have a nice cohesive unit as they played together last season. That'll really help give them the edge. I'm really excited to see that. In terms of Mysticats, though, you have Colonel Mustard, who's gotten a ton better just in the past couple of weeks. Like, he just posted his ranks. He's Diamond 1 in everything except solo. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
good for him. Yeah, that's awesome. He was like that last season. He was that solid Plat 2 player, but he kind of ground up. He's looking at solid Diamond 1 now, and I'm excited and hope he can get up to that Diamond 3 and Grand Champ. That's what I was like, not Grand Champ. If he can do Grand Champ in a season,
I need to learn from him then. If that's,
exactly.
If that's the case.
Hopefully that champ won by the end of the season. But of course, you got Random, who's going to be that high-tier player, and then you got Nova, who's gotten a lot better as well. But in terms of this, I think Ditto Dudes is going to be just as strong. So what do you have to say on the subject so far?
Yeah, so I'm actually also really excited for Colonel Mustard and Random. I love their chemistry on the team. Like, ever since the playoffs of last season, they're so much fun to watch. Like, Colonel Mustard and Random are both super aggressive. Nova by the end of last season was like starting to come out of the goal more, but he also still kind of plays back, keeps everything secure. But I know that he's even starting to push up more now as well. And I mean, looking at the stats, especially, like, you see a lot of assists on Mysticats. Almost, I think they're like 60% assist to goal ratio. So 2/3 of their goals have an assist, which is awesome. Every team dreams of that. Granted, I believe Mysticats stat sheet right now is only based off of one series. They've played 3 games. They won 2 of their games. Whereas Ditto Dudes have played 6 games. So they had 2 different series. They've only won 2 out of those 6 matches, though. So their win percentage is lower than Mysticats, but it's based on less data overall.
I don't think this is actually correct, because Ditto Dudes are not 2-0, because I know S2 has beaten Ditto Dudes.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's interesting. That is interesting. That's okay. But like,
well, no, it looks like they would be 0-2, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's just backwards.
Okay. Yeah. That's a significant difference, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I also do really, really like the way that Fox plays. I played with him several times a while back, and he was always getting better, even in like the time span of a week. He was so much better, and I know he's still been improving. So I'm really excited to see him play too. Seth and Squall, I haven't actually seen them play a whole lot. I know Squall can sometimes be a little bit of a wild card, and it's kind of up to Fox and Seth to really like play around that, and make sure that everything goes smoothly. So I mean, are we ready to make predictions?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you thinking? What do you got?
So I think if everything goes on like fully average, for both teams. If they play very average, I think that Mysticats will sweep. So Mysticats 2 games in a row. I think they can do it. They just seem to be the more competent team. Like everything they do is very on purpose. So like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing both teams play, but I'm secretly rooting for Mysticats this time.
Secret? I don't think it's a secret anymore.
Well, yeah. I am openly rooting for Mysticats.
There you go. So for me personally, I think Mysticats is going to win it. However, I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I think that they're going to come, I think Ditto Dudes are going to come out, win game 1, especially now they have Seth back in to play extra hard. They're really going to come out there and really, honestly, I think they're going to pretty much wreck Mysticats at first, but then Mysticats are going to kind of grind down and get it back, especially since I know Nova just got on. 10 minutes ago, so he's coming in cold. I've actively seen Ditto Dudes playing throughout the day. I think that's going to come into a factor pretty hard. But hopefully, I do think that they're going to come out and actually reverse sweep them. But it'll be really cool to see.
Yeah,
that is my first prediction.
If any team will do a reverse sweep, I believe it'll be Mysticats, because they do a really good job of learning from their mistakes in previous games and adapting and fixing what they were doing wrong, whatever they did the previous game. So I could totally see that happening as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're actually going to Twitch chat predictions right now to kind of actually see what you guys are thinking. So let us know in chat who's going to win it tonight, Mysticats or Ditto Dudes. According to this right now, actually, it looks like Ditto Dudes are at the favorite right now. We only have a couple different votes so far, but so far Ditto Dudes have the chat. But at the same time, my match against Ditto Dudes, actually it went their way as well, and that's just not how it ended up. Oh, it's fixing. It's changing. It's changing. Yeah. Here we go. I voted too. What's gonna happen?
Is it gonna go 50-50?
50. Oh, we got Cools going in for 2. We are dead 50-50. So I think we're gonna start getting in the game right now.
Awesome. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I hope both teams play their absolute best. That's always the best thing to watch.
I know we're trying to get all the players in here right now. Commentators can vote. I do believe they have every other time thus far.
Colonel Ketchup. I like it.
Colonel Ketchup. It's pretty juicy.
That's why you got to shake the bottle before you... That way it's not...
Always shake that bottle. Here we go. Game 1. It's starting off.
Mysticats versus Ditto Dudes. Hashtag shake the bottle.
Hashtag shake the bottle. So we got Randomized going up the wall right now, trying to do something with it. Really wasn't able to do anything at all. Nova getting a decent clear, but setting up for Cat. Taking off into the corner. The corner is always that neutral zone. If it's on your side, try to get in the corner if you can't do a solid clear. Almost shot there, almost goal there. Random is going to try to play with this a little bit. Now, not a whole lot of boost. Runs out, misses the fall, actually. Oh, we got a demo there. Fox taking out Randomized with some pretty fun names we looking at Ditto Dudes. I know they're really known for that. Random's going up. Actually, it's really confusing me now, too.
Yeah.
Low at boost, but just trying to play with it, keep it out with those beautiful, beautiful purple Infinium wheels. Shout out to the new Victory Crate. Good job, Psionics, with that.
Yeah.
Keeping in the corners. It's kind of really hanging on the corner. Random, again, putting in the corner. It's really loving that back right corner there. We got Cat going up, trying to keep it in, though. That'll go up again to corner. Random just kind of driving around, not doing a whole lot first team, trying to snag some boost up, really get it off. You got Colonel Ketchup going in the corner, hopefully get a pass off, hitting Cat to get a pass.
The pool pass.
That is awesome. But we got it in, shot in. Oh no! Colonel Mustard misses the easiest shot of his life. That was a very interesting pass. We actually had hit Cat into hitting the ball, which actually centered it very well. Random missing the ball for that 50-50. At the same time, Cats is kind of driving around, but they are able to keep it at the midfield.
It seems like both teams are just not able to do much after the initial clear.
Yeah.
They need to have a player waiting upfield for that clear so they can keep pushing the ball.
Keep that momentum going. Yeah. You got to have faith in your teammate. That's how you play high-level threes. The rotations are critical, and that's if you can keep that rotation up, you're able to basically hammer that ball in over and over again. Is that on?
Oh,
it's on.
Random with the dominance clear.
With the long shot from there. Beautiful presentation. What happened there, Beard?
Looked like Ditto Dudes finally left a hole in the rotations. They didn't have anyone back for that. You always have to assume the worst when you see a Dominus going for the clear, because they will always hit it all the way across the field.
Oh, yeah, it's a strong car. Fox actually slurps up that boost. I know the Colonel really needed desperately there. He found some anyway, goes up for it, gets a decent 50. Fox going to put in the center. Oh, actually, sets it up for Nola for a nice shot. But a great save by Squall. Very impressive there. We haven't seen a whole lot of Squall yet this match. It's one of the first who's actually seen the camera on him. A really good save there. Fox going up for the center. It's going to come drop down. Nolan gets a pretty decent put in the corner. Like you said before, they're not really doing a whole lot. Ooh, is that almost an own goal there?
That was a pro pass back right there.
That was interesting. Those elite strats right there.
Yeah.
Cat hitting it way off. I don't really know what he's doing there, but he's just gonna try to keep it in the midfield. Hopefully, Colonel. He does. Colonel gets a nice clear. Fox kind of sets it up, but bumping is
lots of team bumps on Ditto.
Yeah. Got inconsistency, poor communication. Hopefully able to really clean that up. When the 3 minutes gone with 1-0. Actually, Mysticats in the lead. Oh, too high in the shot there from Colonel Mustard. Squall going for the shot. Randon's going to hopefully get the easy clear here. He does. It'd be pretty embarrassing if he didn't. We got Random maybe go for a little freestyle, or actually Colonel go up for it. 50-50. Won by Squall. Good job. Noah going in for a decent hit over there. Oh, if he got the pinch, that would have been really nice. Colonel going in for the shot and safely put away by Fox, puts in the corner. Cat's going up, misses the ball. Fox is there to kind of save him. Fox goes up. Another team bump. We've seen that pretty consistently so far. What do you think that they could do differently to avoid those team bumps?
It looks like in general right now, Ditto Dudes isn't communicating a whole lot. They have multiple people going up for the ball at the same time. So obviously, either no one's calling who's going for it, or they're just ignoring whoever calls it out. But you always have to make sure to know exactly where your own players are. Even if it means turning off ball cam and looking around with the right joystick for a little bit. Like, just knowing what's going on the field is so important.
Absolutely. I look around all the time. I always like to know where my teammates are. Allows me to set up a good play, and hopefully they can bring that back in game 2. This game is by no means over, but definitely so far Mysticats have kept a lot of control of this ball.
Good save by Fox.
Absolutely. Good, solid save. Puts in the corner, trying to get a pass up, randomized, kind of killing it. Well, Colonel Ketchup, excuse me. We have a double commit in the goal there to kind of backing things up. Kind of messes up the rotation a little bit. Colonel Cat going through. Cat puts in the corner, but Mysticats were able to get it upfield now. We got Random on the right side. We got Colonel hopefully passing it up. We got 10 seconds left here. This is do or die time for Ditto Dudes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got 4 more. The ball is not down yet. We have an opportunity. Ball is down. Game 1 goes to Mysticats. What do Ditto Dudes really have to do to win that game 2?
Okay, so one thing that I definitely saw going on this game was when someone on Ditto Dudes would have either a good clear or a good pass, you would see both of their teammates going for boost in the opposite direction. I think boost management is a big thing for Ditto Dudes right now that they need to turn around in order to actually be a threat this next game. Colonel Mustard and Random were both being super aggressive that match. And Ditto Dudes were doing okay on defense, but they weren't getting enough offense to put any shots on goal or in the goal for that matter.
It's interesting to see. They actually have the same number of shots. Just the only thing that happened was that faulty rotation from Ditto Dudes.
Yeah.
So I think altogether we actually have pretty solid defense, like you mentioned. Boost control. Critical, especially in that 3v3 format. That's something a lot of players struggle with, and that's, in my opinion, a huge differentiator between gold and platinum. That's to be able to conserve your boost, save it, not waste it at the same time.
Yeah.
Especially in a 3v3 setting, where there's not going to be as much boost available in a 1v1 or 2v2. Here we are hopping into game 2 now. Let's see what Ditto Dudes are able to do. Maybe they can get a good comeback. Maybe Mysticats can sweep them, just like you said.
And you know, the boost management does go back to what we were talking about with knowing where your teammates are too. And also making sure to leave boost for your teammates. If you're going backfield, you can go for the back boost. You don't have to get that side boost. Let someone who's going up to be aggressive get that side boost.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also calling out where you take your boost can definitely be effective.
Yep.
Randomize, hopefully going to put this in. Oh, the Colonel. Oh, interesting little bump way over there. Should be a free shot. It is. Good shot by Cat. Really good situational awareness.
That unfortunate touch by Colonel there. He had a teammate back, but he didn't trust in the rotation. He wanted to get a piece of that, and it did not go well for him.
And look at that. Cat is exactly where you said he should have been.
Yeah.
Getting ready for that pass up. That's really critical and a really good placement by Cat.
Yeah, hopefully next time it'll be a pass up from one of his own teammates, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Colonel Mustard definitely trying to get it up there. Ball's staying in the midfield for quite some time now. No teams are really, again, it's really hugging that midfield. Random's going up for a shot, not able to do a whole lot, but does put it up at least. Got Colonel Mustard going for the shot and actually the mid pass. Random's going to go for the shot as well. A lot of shots are all just right then and there, almost 50-50s that are shot down right away. Yeah. Colonel's going to put one on. Fox is going to be there though. It's being that good defender he is, good positioning. And then Noah's trying to just get a bid over to hopefully somebody get in. We're really utilizing that corner. Not doing
lots of whips here in the corner. That ball's time in there.
Something I'm noticing both teams do, especially, they're not really doing passing plays besides using that corner. I think something that both teams need to realize is, hey, I can pass out without using the corner. That's really critical. Especially
either pass it straight up field with a teammate waiting for it, or cut it across the front of their goal without hitting it in the corner, just straight across. That is always so effective for me.
Oh, absolutely. Fox tries to get the pass up, puts it a little too far over. Random whiffs it.
I think it might have been his teammates were playing too far up. They didn't have quite enough control of the ball for them to be playing that far forward.
Yeah, for sure. Colonel's going to snag this boost and get over it, and Randomize is going to try to put a shot on. It's actually off, but Fox went ahead and saved it anyway. Nolan whiffing the ball. He's not doing too hot right now. I think that game one kind of gave him a little too much confidence. And we got Squall trying to put in so close there. Yep. Really close.
But again, we had all three players of Ditto Dudes in the same corner. If they had someone out in midfield, they could have capitalized on that.
Absolutely. It's also scary. We had the Mysticats were able to realize that, hey, one solid clear and a person up, easy goal. Like, you got to really watch out. That brings back to communication, how critical that is. Like, they're all kind of floundering right now in goal. That almost resounded in a goal right there. We got Noah trying to keep the ball at the midfield. Katska's trying to take control of it. Maybe pass it. Oh, great pass. But definitely intercepted well by Randomize. Oh, I thought I was going to go for a ceiling shot there for a second. That would have been quite interesting. Ooh, not the best touch by Fox, but he was able to kind of put it into a safe location in that corner. Just not the most optimistic, as he did have that person upfield. Either way, safe play to make it. And safe Rocket League is good Rocket League.
Yeah. So what's Mysticats going to have to do here to turn this game around? 2 minutes left.
Yeah, it's getting risky. I think they just have to put shot on, but rotations and really getting that man upfield and clearing it and passing it to that ball.
Yeah, I think they're playing a little slower this match, too.
And they're also playing as individuals instead of as a team, I think.
I agree entirely, yeah.
I think that's really going to be important here. We have 2 minutes. That's still plenty of time, especially for only a 1-goal lead. Nola getting a good touch there. Oh, beautiful opportunity. Where's the man back?
Another wide open goal for Ditto Dudes.
But it missed. It missed. Oh. Fox is like, oh, it's fine. I got nothing to worry about. That's in it. It missed, actually.
Someone's screaming in Discord right now.
Oh, absolutely. Good demo there by Fox. That was really critical. Good bump by Random at the same time. Really aggressive. Oh, if you would have cut that in, he probably could have shot it. That was a really important moment for them. And now just kind of waiting patient, see what Squall's going to be able to do here. Almost goal. Yeah,
I think Fox thought Random was going to hit that.
Yeah.
He was planning for the challenge, not for the whiff.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that's most interesting. Intentional or even unintentional, but successful whiffs. Kind of throw up the teammate. Bunch of whiffs there back in net on the Mysticat side. Ooh, Colonel. I definitely think Ditto dudes are playing much better this time. They're playing faster than Mysticats are. They definitely are communicating better. They've had a couple of triple commits, but it's really important. Nova!
Oh.
Good shot to tie it up with 46 seconds left.
There it is. That's that Nova that I like to see, playing way more aggressive, playing far up. He saw that Random couldn't do anything with that, so he took the liberty to go upfield, put that one right threading the needle between Ditto dudes.
Absolutely, and that was he saw that opening, like that little rotation. Not even rotation, just that lack of defensive play there. Just he noticed, oh, this person's just not there. It's an open net. I'm gonna shoot it, and look what happened. They scored a goal.
Yeah,
that tends to happen. Pro tip: put the ball in the net, preferably the opponents. We got randomized. Going up for something interesting here. Nova, can he get a long goal here? Not the best touch on it. Wasn't able to get a decent clear. Randomized, playing patient there. Definitely a smart move by him, but that's going to leave an open net because he turned too hard. What?
No,
He got the
Fox.
save anyway. I think Fox is just getting a little cocky with those goals. So close.
Definitely possible.
So close. It may have been an error. Who knows? But like, oh man, it's going to go to OT. It's looking like, unless him was able to dribble it. Oh, it went down.
Yeah.
OT. Let's go. And what's gonna happen is Mysticats gonna sweep Ditto dudes, or are we gonna see a game 3?
Yeah. All right, so we got Nova going for the ball now, trying to clear this upfield. He gets the clear, but no one ready to go for it afterward. But Random is ready for it now, passing it across the field. No teammates there, so Squall's gonna go for this, try to clear it off the wall. Not fast enough. Colonel passes it. Random accidentally flips sideways.
We're going to game 3.
Ditto dudes almost could not get that open goal again. That was so close.
That's the third one.
They may be cursed.
Third time's the charm, I suppose. I love that goal explosion.
And we are actually going to get a game 3. So here's when it comes down to, is Mysticats going to realize what they did wrong? Do their typical thing of anytime they lose, they evaluate, they try to figure out what they did wrong and try to fix it the next game. So, I mean, I like that Mysticats. I hope we see that Mysticats, but also it seems like Ditto Dudes is kind of heating up right now.
Absolutely.
They should have had like 5 goals that match, but whatever ended up happening happened.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
who knows? Like, he just probably the first one, he definitely thought he had it in. But even then, it was kind of hard to put it back in, even if he was there. But it was just, I mean, I think Ditto dudes, like you said, they warmed up. They realized, hey, Mysticats are playing a little too aggressive. They're kind of committing a little too hard. Just put a couple long goals in, put a couple shots, and just make, as long as they're accurate, which most of them slightly were not. That easy shots, easy goal.
Yeah. And even if it is just a little wide on the long shot, you follow that right up and hit it off the backboard.
Absolutely, and hopefully there can be a player there, and then that's how rotations work.
Yeah.
There should always be a player coming in.
Yeah, Random and Colonel are both good enough to be hitting those.
Server went down for maintenance.
no.
Psionics, do you hate us? Psionics, do you hate us? Looks like we're gonna
Psionics,
have to get a
please.
brand new server for game 3. That's awkward. That's
Psionics
not Taco.
took the bottle.
Are you rocking the Scarab right now with those champ wheels and
Bro,
the Mount Cronovi
I
topper?
made sure that we got the finest car that I possibly had.
That Scarab. I wish.
In this
I
stream.
really
Oh,
wish.
the menu, the news menu is in the way on the stream. You can't see it.
No. Oh, I'm looking at it. Those look nice. Those wheels look good. I cannot wait for my diamond wheel.
Yeah, it's a fine piece of work.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get those champion wheels for next season.
Yeah.
I'll have to grind a lot though. I gotta get up to your
There it
levels.
is. Now we can see it on the stream, or we did for a moment. That'll be my
That's all-
playoffs car.
That's all that matters. Yeah, that's what you gotta play in for your next match. You gotta get that champion Scarab with those champion wheels, Mount Kenobi, little champion logo up there. Be pretty juicy. So now we're trying to get all the players in here for game 3. You got Random, Colonel, and Nola in, waiting on Ditto dudes. We got Fox, Squall, and Colonel, and they're all Colonel Cat. Ditto dudes always does that for some reason. They always like to mess with the names, just to mess with the commentators.
All right, we got game 3 of Ditto Dudes versus Mysticats. They are 1-1 right now. This is the game that'll decide who takes the series. Now we've got Fox getting this big hit upfield from mid. Random's able to put it into the corner, and Fox follows it. He is still there following it. Colonel's able to hit that one away. Oh
This
gosh,
game's
which
gonna
Colonel is
determine.
which? There's Colonel Cat. Okay.
Yeah, Colonel. It's hard. It's a hard decision. So
I got spoiled with you doing play-by-play. I need to learn their names now.
and this game's going to determine whether or not the Mysticats are going to go 2-0 and then actually put Ditto Dudes 0-3, or if Ditto Dudes are going to get their first win of the series. So close there to get it in.
Ooh.
And he just got it. What a shot from Seth. Very nice in that breakout. That was juicy. Let's see what happened here. Fox with a great setup. Random was just not ready for that.
Cat got a nice angle on that, too.
He did.
I don't think Random saw that one coming.
He used his booty. It was beautiful.
If Ditto Dudes can pull out a win here, that would be a big win for them to beat the Season 1 champs.
Absolutely. That's critical. I know Random is boasting a lot. Yeah, we're so good now because we played so well before. You got Colonel again with those beautiful purple Infiniums.
Yeah.
They make you go faster.
Challenges at midfield, too. Colonel's been pretty consistent with those. All of these games, challenging right at midfield, letting his teammates then take over.
Colonel's been that clutch player pretty consistently for Mysticats.
Yeah, I don't know what you would have if you took Colonel out of this situation. I mean, you could say that for any player, I suppose, but Colonel especially, he really makes things happen.
Absolutely. He's very, like you said, he's consistent. In Rocket League, that's critical.
Yeah, we got Ditto Dudes taking this across the field now. Looks like Cat might have been trying to get it up across for a teammate.
That was sketchy.
No one was quite ready for that.
That was almost an own goal. So that was an own pass, I guess you could call it. It was
pretty,
I would have been sweating a little bit.
A little scary, yeah.
Yeah, another one. I was sweating a little bit. Like, let's get the ball away from our own.
I'm sweating and I'm not even playing.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, a really nice pop from Fox there, trying to get it up.
No one able to hit it any further though.
No, it's just
Nobody's
trying to get in that corner. And we got those first 2 minutes pretty much
taking it upfield. Just letting Randomize take over. And Fox challenges, hits it away from his teammate. They're not able to keep playing with it here. Fox is going to clear it to the side. Good play by Fox. He knew he didn't have anyone to clear it away from their goal, so he had to clear it toward their side. And
what a pinch!
Is going to go into Mysticats' goal.
What a pinch. That was nice. Oh, the Seth Fox combo.
I don't know if Seth knew that was coming, but Fox was intently driving toward that ball to hit it into the front of Seth's car.
Absolutely. That was beautiful goal.
That was really nice by Fox there. Now we got a pretty neutral kickoff. Colonel's going to catch us on the top of his car. Almost faked both players.
That'd have been dirty.
Ditto Dudes. Almost super dirty.
We haven't seen any solid fakes so far in RLSS that I've noticed. I'm hoping we can kind of see more and more because they're always fun to commentate.
Yeah, it seems like most of the goals this season so far have been just from big clears. They're taking advantage of.
Pretty consistently, just kind of like finding that open hole in the rotation of the defensive play. We got two just past halftime now. Actually, Mysticats down 2. They were able to beat out Ditto Dudes 0-1 or 1-0, excuse me, in that first match, but they definitely came back in an OT. The Ditto Dudes were able to take it there, and now it's game 3.
Yeah, Ditto Dudes are just constantly on offense still this game too. Mysticats are really gonna have to figure it out and be able to push that ball across the field and into Ditto Dudes' goal. They have 2 minutes to score 2 goals to at least tie it up and put it into overtime.
It's been done. It'd be hard.
Than they are. They're definitely focusing on rotations right now, and that's great. But they're also just on top of each other a lot of the time, like that right there.
Yeah, Colonel bumping into Random, just an unfortunate play. Noel's going up for the save. He gets it. Oh, that'd been a nice little doinker from Colonel if he got it. Good shot.
Almost an upper 90 shot by Squall.
Yeah, that was nice. It's gonna set up the shot though for Seth, or at least a pass in. That was a odd bounce.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Some of those hard bounces off the corners can be really surprising.
Yeah.
Still hard for me to read even as a champ player.
That was interesting. I'm gonna imagine most pros be like, "Why did it bounce that way?" Regardless, it was an interesting play. Random going up, missing the ball there. Going out of whoops. Noah's going up for the shot. Off though, and Noah not in, actually puts in the corner for the team. Final minute, Mysticats need to score 2 goals just to tie it up. Are Ditto Dudes gonna get their first win of the season against last season's champions? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it's looking like that might be the case.
Beautiful shot! Oh, what a save from Squall. That's an MVP save right there. Great save. Good shot, but great save. Came out of nowhere, pulled a Spider-Man.
That lofty shot was the only thing that Random really could have done to put that on their net, but it really did open them up for a good save there.
It did.
Now with only 25 seconds left for Mysticats to put 2 goals in, it's not looking likely. I think
Yeah.
Ditto dudes are a little bit in Mysticats' heads right now.
Good save though. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They came into like game one like, yeah, we're doing great. Oh, they could have had that and a kickoff goal, but
a little bit of a missed play there.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. Panicked a little bit, and the own goal to seal the deal. Maybe that was intentional. Is like,
yeah, that was a bit of a spite goal.
Yeah. Let's see. You're welcome. Oh no. Squall's calling him a meanie for stealing his goal, and that's gonna be it. Let's just watch the 3 minutes.
I think Squall just wanted to feel what it was like to be on offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Squall.
They have not had many chances.
GG either way. Great games all around.
The series for Ditto dudes.
Random
well played by Ditto dudes.
Yeah. Well, I 100% agree. Really good job. They lost that first match and realized, hey, we're not rotating that well. Our defense wasn't that strong in the first match, and they took that to heart. They really they dug down and said, hey, what are we doing now that we could do? What are we not doing that we could do differently to help bring it out? They did just that. They played so offensive, especially that last match. I mean, look at that. 3 goals versus 0.
Yeah.
And similar, actually the exact same number of shots, but it's getting more accurate. And then you had 2 assists. Really good job by Fox.
Yeah, Fox is doing a really good job of passing.
He was, honestly, Seth played very similar to the Juicy did. And I think that allowed him to really be that star player on that team. And that's exactly what they needed. So really well done, Ditto dudes. Congratulations on your first win of RLSS. That's super exciting.
Yeah, that is awesome for them.
I know we're trying to get Random in here pretty soon. I actually I have him muted right now because he was talking.
Yeah, me too. We were hearing their comms during the director mode, so
yeah, I was
we got to hear some live reactions there.
So I muted him after game. I don't want to hear this. I'm out. God, that's Scarab though. You should that's pretty juicy. I think we should have a 1v1 tournament with just Scarabs.
Yes,
that would be the piece.
I didn't know I needed that, but now I do.
Yeah. Good job. GG Ditto dudes. Really, really well done there. I'm proud of you guys. Really well done.
Yeah. Let's try to get someone from Ditto dudes in for an interview.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
see. Who do we have?
I know we're trying to get. Why don't we go and get Seth in here?
Yeah.
Invite to add people, add friends.
Man, everyone loves proving the commentators wrong.
Absolutely. Hello?
That's the best.
Hello. Hello! We're trying to get you on screen right now. It's not going too well.
On stream or on screen?
Both.
Well, see, ich habe keine camera, so...
Yeah, that's Gucci. We don't need the camera. We just need your beautiful voice there. So, congrats on the win. I know that's Ditto Dude's first win there, so very nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the second game you personally have played in, correct?
Yes, that's the second game I've done this season.
Very nice. So I know you guys played Juicy. That was a hard-fought match. I think you played very similarly. So I think if you were to be in that same shoes, be just about as equivalent. So really nice job. So personally, what do you think that you did differently from game 1 to game 2 and 3 that really allowed you guys to secure that win?
Well, honestly, I have no idea what we did different from game 2, but from game 1, I definitely say that our communication was a lot more on point after, we did a lot of practicing right before this game, and we had a lot of weird communication going on. And so, we really just kind of, figured out what the heck we were doing that was, confusing us so much. Because, we would double commit. We were ball chasing all over the place. We ended up, even own going several times just in the matches right before this actual, series match. And I think we just got all of our kinks out beforehand.
Yeah, we even saw you all bumping into each other a lot that first game. And we were talking about it. We said these guys need to communicate more. They need to be more aware of where each other is on the field. And it definitely seemed like you guys did that. And I mean, by game 2, we even said, we were like, this looks like Ditto dudes are heating up right now. They're warming up. They're figuring out how to play against Mysticats. You all got super aggressive, which was great. Mysticats could hardly get on offense. And it was so cool to see you guys shut them down like that. I mean, granted, I love Mysticats. I'm not hating on Mysticats, but I mean, it's really cool to see a team really come together like that. So
even from game 2 to game 3, I thought you guys were much more aggressive.
Yeah, I can tell you it felt good. After we, kind of figured out what we were doing wrong after that just first little match where we ended up losing, we lost 1-0, which well, it's respectable. At
That's
least we got
close.
defense
Yeah.
on for that. But like, we got past that first game, and I think we just really figured out what we had been doing wrong, and we just clicked. And I think that's something that we need to do a lot more often. I think that's what ended up having us lose a lot of matches last season as Lemsox, and that's something we're working on right now. So, yeah.
I mean, obviously it worked for you.
Yeah.
It's a really nice
Yeah, I
job
think
there.
it
Good work.
Yeah, good win for you guys. And then of course I look forward to playing you guys again. And hopefully I can play with you on the team that time. Hopefully we can hopefully get you, and I look forward to that. I know we're gonna try to get Random back in here. I do believe we have one more matchup this evening. But
Yes.
really good job, Seth. Of course, great job tonight.
Yeah,
All
thank you.
right, good games to Mysticats and to Ditto Dudes. Good game to you, Seth. Wow, camera changes so fast. I never get time. So yes, with that being said, we are now after that game, we are going to be moving. Why is the camera not working? I just never
Look at
get
that
any
scarab.
luck with this.
Look at that beautiful scarab.
There
Yeah,
we go.
can we get like a close-up shot of that?
Oh
thing?
man, they got
I worked hard on that.
Mount Cronovi up there. You got the Grand Champ wheels. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's the perfect. It's the optimal Rocket League car.
Optimal. That's a good word for it.
That is peak performance at its finest. You may not like it, but that is peak performance.
All right, with that being said, we are going to be moving on to overtime and Chill versus Team 10 in Group B at 11 p.m. Eastern tonight. Yes, it's a long break again. I do apologize about that, folks, but that's how it works. We just have to deal with certain people, work schedules and stuff like that. So the next game will be, in fact, at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So it's about an hour and a half. You guys have anything else you want to say before we go on to break?
I think both teams played really well tonight. I don't think Mysticats should like kind of hang their head in shame. I thought they played really well. I just think that Ditto Dude just played much more aggressive. I think both teams played very, very well. So congratulations to both teams tonight.
Thank you very much.
And congrats to Ditto Dudes in their first win. I know I was really hoping they wouldn't end up 0-3 because that's never a good feeling. So I'm definitely glad they got their first win.
Yeah, it was a well-earned win too.
Absolutely, it was a hard fight, but they got it.
Mind you, a very interesting fact about this win, really quickly. Ditto Dudes and Mysticats never played each other in the playoffs last season. We never get to see them. So that was, I guess that would have been what it looked like if we did see them. I don't know. It's one of those moments where you'll never know until something.
Maybe they
like
could have been.
Yeah. What it could have
won
been. What it could have been. So yes, good games to both teams at 11 p.m. Eastern will be OTC. I said OTC, right? OTC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Team
OTC
10.
versus Team 10 tonight. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just an hour and a half. Hope to see you there. Take it easy, folks.
Bye-bye.